Good morning or good afternoon or good night. I don't know. Wherever you might be in the world. Hi, you guys. Thank you for coming back. I'm making, this is my follow-up. So this is going to be my follow-up to the Hollywood Hair Serum. Um, I'm gonna tell you, it's not easy, on this journey of all of a sudden you wake up. It feels like you wake up overnight and all of a sudden you're noticing your hair, is shedding, or your hair is sparse. You know what I mean? Especially with locks, because you always wanted your locks. I've always wanted my locks to be long, grown out. I finally got my hair to grow out, and then all of a sudden, and it was thick, at the roots, and all of a sudden I noticed that I had thinning and a little bit of shedding, not too much, but the thinning part really, really threw me for a loop. You panic. You're like, oh my God, I don't want my locks to fall out. I've been growing my locks since 2009. I don't want my locks to fall out. So anyway, anybody that's on the journey of hair loss, or even on your lock journey, and you're trying to figure out, what do you need to do? What do I need to do to grow my hair out? It's not growing. Um, Hopefully I can help. I mean, I don't mean to make it sound like I've got a solution, but I'm saying, like, encourage you to keep going and figure out what it is that you need to do, because I'll be honest with you. I want to give props also to Barbara Bailey. She made a comment on one of my other videos, the first Hollywood Hair Serum video, and she actually made a good suggestion, a good comment, and I agree with her, because I'm going to give you a little background. Sorry, you guys, I'm going to jump around. I have little notes written down, but this is impromptu, so I just wanted to hurry up and get a video out to you, because I told you I was going to make a follow-up. I didn't believe in making a follow-up every week, because I wouldn't have been given the product a fair opportunity to do anything. Not to me. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that do follow-ups every 5 days, but for me, I didn't think that that would be fair to the company, to the product, to you, to come back so quick. And I don't even know how fast hair follicles grow. I've been looking up everything, you guys. I've been looking into hair follicle growth. What's the time span? What causes hair loss? Is it because of my age at 47? And just all kind of stuff. So, but thank you, Barbara Bailey, for making a comment about. It could be anything. It could be what you're allergic to, your allergies, food allergies. And the funny thing is without you all knowing, I have been diagnosed with leaky gut. So really, it's just basically, you have digestion issues, and Barbara, you didn't even know that. And when you made that suggestion, I thought, oh wow, she's onto something, because long story short, in October of 2019, I started drinking wine. I said, hey, why not? I'm home. I didn't have to get him to go to work, whatever the case. I just decided to start drinking wine. But the only thing I started doing was I was doing it in excess. It was too much. I was having wine every evening. And I'll be honest, like, a bottle of wine is nothing. You can drink a bottle of wine and go, wow, I don't even feel like it did anything. And then you get another one the next night, another one the next night. By no means am I addicted or anything like that. Like I said, I started drinking in October, and then I stopped drinking in February. But I did notice that my hair, I was in a convenience store in the bathroom one night, and I was looking in the mirror, and I could see my scalp. It was almost like I didn't realize that it was even happening. It's like you don't pay attention. You're busy. You're doing your life. You even styling your hair, but you're not really focused on it. I don't know how I missed it, but I was looking in the mirror and I noticed that it was really thin at the top, and I was like, "Wow, that's okay." And then over months, so from October all the way until maybe February, that's when I noticed that it started getting worse. And I'm like, okay, so let me evaluate myself. What have I been doing differently, that could be contributing to my hair loss? Because I'm here to tell you guys, it's usually it starts from within. Whatever problems that we're having with our skin, our the whiteness of our eyes, hair loss, it's inside. Blood, it could be like Barbara was saying, allergies, allergic reactions. So with the leaky gut, it's like the your intestinal walls, like the cells inside your walls, they should be like this tight, so food doesn't pass through and nutrients pass through. But with leaky gut, your cells are kind of like they're open. They don't touch. So food and particles get through and it gets into your bloodstream. Long story short, you know, I'm not a health expert or anything like that. So disclaimer, I'm not trying to suggest that you have it and you should act accordingly. You need to get diagnosed just like I did some years ago. But when you have leaky gut, it's basically, like I said earlier, digestive tract issues. And I definitely have a lot of food allergies. I'm almost allergic to freaking everything, you know. Um, there's some, excuse me, I have a list from I'm going to call him an allergy doctor. That is not his proper title. I can't even think of his name right now, but it was maybe like 2012 that I got diagnosed. I have a whole list that I wrote in marker of all the stuff he was telling me I was allergic to. Alfalfa, which is in most multivitamins, the real good natural ones. Um, Allergic to cheddar cheese, maple syrup, walnuts. And the weird thing is I didn't really even have to have him do the test to let me know, because I already knew that I would eat something and I would have a reaction. I could feel it in my body, and then I would have like spasms in my esophagus and all kind of stuff. So anyway, check yourself, get yourself checked out, because it could be something in your body. It could be digestive issues that you have that you don't know you have. I noticed that I looked at something online the other day because I've been researching like crazy. I'm going to show you the hair serum and everything in just a second. The new bottle that I got. I've been doing a lot of research, and I looked at something that said excessive alcohol will affect your digestive tract, and it will start to affect other things, and it'll result in health issues. And one of them has to do with growth gets stunted. Your hair growth is stunted. And I said, well, dang, I guess I messed myself up because I was going in on wine. I really was. I don't know. I wasn't depressed or anything. I said, why not? So I was buying wine and drinking wine. And I also did a little research and found out that wine, I don't know if it's all wine, but I know red wine has something called tannins in it. And tannins, Tannins, it has to do with something it does to your hair. Forgive me, you guys. Like I said, this is all new. It's emotional. I'm emotional. I've cried, all kind of stuff. So I know you're going through some stuff right now with, with your hair loss. So I wish I could just give you a big hug. I know that you may or may not even have locks, but just period, men, women, that's pretty devastating when you notice that your hairline is going back, or at the top of your head, the crown usually is where we have our trouble, that is getting thin. And I'm going to show you that too, how I camouflage. So it's been really emotional. So if you're going through that, I feel for you. I really do. But anyway, real quick. So the first month in April, I used the first bottle. I ordered it, and you're supposed to put you guys saw my video, put the little stuff I put it on your fingers, rub it in your scalp, massage it, and then do it every day. If you wash your hair, then do it again. So I noticed that it stopped looking like it was getting sparse. It's kind of like it stunted, like it stopped it from continuing to fall out, I guess you could say. I also started making sure, because I wasn't taking multivitamins or anything, so I started taking B1, B6, vitamin C, iron, and I have allergies to what's in the iron because I got a liquid form, so I got to get a new iron. But sometimes you might be deficient in vitamins also. If you're not taking a ton, loads of supplements, you might be missing a lot of stuff. I know I was. And I had to apologize to my body because I don't know what I was doing. I was drinking wine, which was zapping stuff out of my body, and then I wasn't supplementing, so no wonder my hair started coming out. But anyway, this is the Hollywood Hair Serum. This is the extra strength. So I'm starting this. I started it as of I think June 1st. So I just got this bottle. This is extra strength. The first bottle was not. It was just a regular strength. And I said, well, let me try this. Now be careful, because even though it's herbs and peppermint and all that stuff, it's strong. So when I put it on my scalp, they say do I'm sorry to talk so fast. They say do a patch test. And I did a patch test here with the first bottle and this second bottle. And no problem, But I noticed that once I put it all over my head and really rubbed it in and invigorated it, it started kind of, I won't say burning, It was intense. It's a lot of strong herbs in here. Don't underestimate that it's this cute little pretty bottle. This is a different bottle. This is their extra strength bottle. Don't think that just because it's this cute little bottle and it's a bunch of herbs that you don't have to be careful. So do a patch test. Make sure that it doesn't make you break out, because I had a couple little bumps in there and they were sore and I knew it was from that, but I didn't stop using it. So this is a new bottle. I'm still using it. I'm gonna give it a straight month, and then I'm gonna come back and say, what I found, what's different. Let me show you my hair. Is very embarrassing. So, you know, thanks guys for understanding. It really isn't something that I like at all, because I have to. I'm gonna hold this up. I got a light so you can really see, but I tightened these locks here so it looks really, you can really see my scalp when I tighten it. If I let it freeform a little bit more, you can't. And by the way, I haven't actually lost full locks out of my head. On this side of my hair, I noticed that I had bigger gaps. So I have I have a whole bunch of locks on this side as compared to this side. So it's almost like it affected this side faster. So anyway, take a look. Embarrassing, but here you go. See how you can see my scalp? Look at that. And the light makes it real exaggerated, I noticed, but let me pull them all the way out of the way. So I literally camouflage my hair like that. um, you can see how it looks. If I do it like that, you can't see really good because it's kind of shadowy in here, but with the light, and the light's going to make it a little exaggerated, so it's not super bald, but I did have a little growth in the front. Like I said, nothing has gotten worse, so that's a good thing. Maybe the Hollywood serum is keeping it from continuously falling out. So that's a plus. I'm still doing my research, guys, still doing my research. And I still am taking my vitamins, and I also have some minerals that I have. So I'm doing everything. But this is what it looks like if I were to kind of put it over to the side. See, you can see a lot of scalp. It's almost like a pattern. It's like, see it? Oh yeah, you really see it good here. And some of my locks got really, really skinny on the roots. I'm about to go ahead and cut a few of them or just pull them off. Really skinny. There's one back here hiding somewhere. And you can literally, like, I can feel my head. It's a real trip, but there you go. So I just take my locks and I flip them over and I kind of hide it, like that. It's really embarrassing. Uh, yeah, so it's not so bad where you could see all this scalp really bad, but so anyway, as embarrassing as it is, I wanted to show you guys, how I cover it up and flip my hair over to the side, and walk. That's how I do it in the day. It's still kind of sparse up there. One thing I did notice, like I said, I don't know how fast hair follicles grow, but when my hands are cold and I rub through my scalp, at first, before I even started the first bottle, you could feel the fingertips real good. And then after the first bottle, I noticed, after about a month, it didn't seem like I felt the cold on my scalp so much. So I said, well, maybe it is growing back in. Okay. And now with this second bottle, like I said, I promise I'm going to come back and tell you what I found out about it. Don't give up. Just keep going. If you ordered some, use it. Be patient. Make sure you supplement. Make sure you start cleaning your body out. Also, drink your water, minerals, iron, B1, B6, chlorophyll to clean your blood out. Like I said, I'm not a health practitioner. I'm not a doctor. I'm not advising you that that's going to help you, because I don't know what's in your body. And like you don't know what's inside my body. I don't even know. I haven't even gotten tested for anything, and I need to, because it could be something else going on. I pray to God it's not, but sorry to talk so fast. With the new guidelines and stuff on YouTube, I try to make my videos as quick as I can so I don't have to come back and, do a bunch of editing and stuff. But I promise. Oh, and I was supposed to mention to you this shirt. This is from a friend of mine. Her name is Katina. This is actually her website, literally GIA. God is able. So you could actually go to her website. Her name is Katina Parker. So she's a friend of mine that I used to work with. Really sweet individual, sweet soul. Check her out. And if I said anything wrong, I'll put her actual website link in the description box. So, excuse me. Like and subscribe, you guys, and I'll keep coming back, I promise. One day I'll start getting back into the music and the background and stuff, but I'll hold off on all that for now. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being a subscriber. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. I'm humbled. And just stay with me. I'll stay with you. I'll hang with you, and we'll see how far we can get on this journey. It's going to work. We can do this. Okay. Have a real good day or real good night, okay, you guys? Okay, love you. Take care.